Imagine a woman who defied gender stereotypes, outlived her age, and became a symbol of timeless beauty and charm. But what if I told you that Barbara Eden, who is 93 years old, is known as the most indecent woman in the world? Doesn't that sound shocking? Today, we're exploring the life of this iconic actress, uncovering the true story behind the headlines, and looking at the factors that continue to influence her, even after decades of fame. Stay tuned, because this narrative is about perspective, heritage, and the power of staying true to who you are. It's not just about photographs. I can assure you that you will want to complete it. Barbara Eden doesn't need to be introduced. She was the charming, jovial genie who captured the hearts of viewers of I Dream of Jeannie from all around the world. At the age of 93, Barbara Eden is still well known today, but not always for the reasons you might expect. She has recently been the subject of much debate, with some calling her the most indecent woman in the world. Now, before you make any judgments, let's look at what's really going on here. This is not a sensationalist or gossipy video. It's about understanding how a woman who brought joy to millions of people is now misunderstood and misrepresented. If you're ready to learn the real story behind the headlines, keep watching, because this is going to be an eye-opener. Barbara Eden's rise to fame was quite extraordinary. Born in 1931, she started her career in the 1950s and quickly became a household name because to her role as Jeannie in the 1960s sitcom I Dream of Jeannie. Her charisma, wit, and undeniable genius made her a legend in her own right. But many people don't know that Barbara Eden wasn't just a TV personality. She was a trailblazer. At a time when women were often confined to traditional roles, Barbara Eden played a strong yet humorous heroine. Not only was Jeannie a genie, but she also stood for freedom and independence. And Barbara herself was a living example of those qualities, both on and off screen. But the story of Barbara Eden has taken a strange turn in the modern era. It is harsh and completely disregards the essence of her identity that she is being called the most indecent woman in the world at the age of 93. So where did this come from? The answer lies in a series of photos that have recently gone viral on the internet. These photos, which were taken at various events and public appearances, show Barbara Eden embracing her age with confidence and grace. She's smiling, laughing, and having a terrific time. But for some, these images have sparked controversy. To be clear, these images are not inappropriate in any way. They present a woman who isn't afraid to show her pride in her identity. But Barbara Eden's self-assurance has been misinterpreted as indecency in a culture that often judges women mostly on their appearance, especially as they age. And it's the source of the problem. Instead of praising her for setting an example of how to age gracefully, some people have chosen to criticize her. Barbara Eden isn't your normal woman, which is the issue. She has earned the right to live her life as she pleases because she is a legend and a trailblazer. In interviews, Barbara Eden has never held back when talking about her life, career, and views on aging. She has discussed the importance of staying positive, taking care of oneself, and not letting society's expectations dictate who you are. And that's exactly what she is doing. Barbara Eden is 93 years old, but she still inspires others, stays active, and shows that age is just a number. As she goes to events, engages with fans, or simply enjoys life, she keeps the same composure and charm that first made her famous. But why is she indecent? Actually, it's not about her. It's about us. It has to do with how our society views women, especially as they get older. Our culture usually values uniformity over individuality, attractiveness over knowledge, and youth over experience. And when someone like Barbara Eden breaks those rules, people get uncomfortable. The issue is that Barbara Eden isn't here to provide anyone comfort. She is doing a fantastic job of living life to the fullest. From her groundbreaking role in I Dream of Jeannie to her activism for women's rights and animal welfare, Barbara Eden has always been more than just a pretty face. She is a symbol of strength, perseverance, and sincerity, and that is reason to rejoice. So the next time you see a headline calling Barbara Eden indecent, remember that it's not about her. It has to do with how our culture perceives women who don't conform to outdated norms. It takes courage to be yourself in a world that constantly tries to tell you who you should be. Here's the real story. Barbara Eden is not only a Hollywood icon, but also a reminder that true beauty comes from within and that age is simply a number. Before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that inspire and provoke thought. Please, leave a remark below with your thoughts on Barbara Eden's journey. Let's pay tribute to the greats who remind us to live by our own rules. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in the upcoming video.